All right, Saitama Wolfpack believers. Yesterday we were trading at 5,100 when we started the video to give you an update on what's going on with Saitama. There's only 4 days left until Saitamask launches, and guess what? It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways.
All right, guys, the answer to guess what was chicken butt, because we are trading at 78.93 today. That's up 53% from exactly where we talked yesterday. And guess what? This is only the start. If you remember going back here, when we had this nice little run-up to 1698, when we had this nice little run-up, it took about 4 days, and it was based on the launch. So if you go back here and you kind of put a pin to it, then we're talking about November 10 to November 14. That's a 4-day run-up right there. So guess what? We are in a run-up mode again. Now, one thing that we have to deal with right now is the Chads and the Chans taking their profit, and they're going to keep doing it. It's going to keep happening. Don't get frustrated by these people. Remember, a lot of these guys, these are the guys that got you to this dance to begin with. These are the guys that invested early on. These are the guys that contributed to that marketing wallet. These are the guys that helped make Saitama what it is today. So let's hope that they stay in. Let's pray that they stay in. But let's realize that these guys are entitled to take a little bit of profit. Now, looking at the chart, there was just an enormous run-up over the last 24 hours. Then a nice little consolidation overnight as the Asian market took their profit. I don't even know how to explain it right now. Maybe they're not informed. It's going to take a day or two before you start to see it. But generally speaking, what you like to see out of that Chinese market and the Asian market is you like to see that big run-up coming from them, and we didn't really see that last night. We saw just a consolidation when it got to about when it got to about 8 p.m. Central Time last night. This is when we started to see these massive red candles starting to draw back down. Now, they don't last very long. That's just the way of it when you're on one of these big run-ups. But that consolidation then moved this way a little bit. Then you saw the European market come in a few hours later, and then you saw this big green candle. Then America is about to wake up, and we'll see how it goes today. If you remember, a lot of the American market caused this run up right here starting at 8 o'clock yesterday. I'm not sure that we're not going to be dealing with a lot of people taking a lot of profit. This is going to be one of those sideways days probably, but it doesn't mean that by the end of this, we're not going to see just some really good movement. I think that a lot of people were really adamant that they wanted to drop a zero yesterday. Well, we didn't drop the zero yesterday, but you know what? Time heals all wounds. So how about this? How about we drop a zero tonight? Because it's starting to look like that run-up is a lot more doable. To take just an idea here, excuse me, just an idea here, one of these candles, putting it to about right here right now. See another run up right now. That would put us right in the level of 1036. So the opportunity to make one of those big runs, it still exists. It's going to take, obviously, the American market not taking its profit today. Again, could be a problem. If you pay attention to this market, and if you watch Saitama for any length of time, then you will notice that from around 10 a.m. Central Time until 4 p.m. Central Time, there is usually red candles. So yesterday was a little bit of a surprise because now we're starting to get excited. But when you start to scroll into these numbers and you start to look at these candles, and let's stretch them out just a little bit, and you start to put times to them, you'll see here 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, red candle, red candle, red candle. Then the next day, we've got 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, red candle, red candle. You see that every day around this area, you just consolidate America taking its profit, whatever's going on. But I think that we are in a good spot right now and can easily drop that zero if we get that run going. If that run just really starts to go, and it would be great, by the way, if there was another announcement to give us one more catalyst. So, we'll hope for an announcement today, and if we see that announcement today, then guess what? Everything is going to go crazy, and we will drop that zero. If not, it's probably going to take 2 days. So, that's what I'm thinking about it for today. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments section below. And then we'll see what we'll see. All right, guys, pay attention to me. There's a lot of burn going on right now, and that is a great thing for the price of your Saitama. Yesterday, Russ made a post about 16 hours ago. He retweeted, I think you would like to see this data. All burn amounts, burn values per hour, and new hodlers. The growth is steady. This is crazy. Here is the data for the last 61 hours. And over the period of 61 hours, it's telling you the number of hodlers and then how much is being burnt per hour. And it is a very large amount, especially yesterday. When you start to look at the volume that was going on yesterday, there's a lot being burnt. And some of this is probably going to be some of these other tokens going ahead and adding to their own liquidity, probably getting ready, because you saw early on some of the same wallets were filling up. Now the rest of these wallets are going to have to fill up, because what they did yesterday was not even enough for one product. Like, that might have been Shinja on a good day. So when you look at these numbers, just realize things are getting a little bit crazy right now. Guys, you're in a great place right now. You should be real happy with your Saitama wallet. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. This thing is getting sent. Just have a little patience. A week from today, we're going to be looking at this and we're going to be going, oh my goodness, I do not believe this happened. Don't want to say it, but I predicted that we were going to go about 4x to about 2,000. This is starting to feel like maybe 6, maybe 7x. That's early for me to say. I still want to stick with 4 from that 51. And just kind of say that maybe we'll get to about 20,400. But it's really starting to feel like there's going to be something more coming. The amount of burn that's going on, all of the catalyst, everything that just seems to be happening all at once. It's all coming together, and it's all coming together really good. And guess what? As we're having this conversation, I'm starting to see big buys coming in again. There was just a 16 ETH buy, a 2 ETH buy following that one up. So things are going to start getting a little bit crazy again, I think. So guys, let's just enjoy the ride. This was not financial advice, but remember, I was always right. Have a good day.